Hello everyone, welcome to HG Engineering. As I have already told you that one of my project is going on in Katpadi, that is near Velu district, and I wanted to share you some important points to be considered while constructing the brick walls. After watching this video, I hope you will get to know the complete knowledge about the brick walls and the checklist points needs to be considered while constructing the brick walls. Before starting this video, I would like to request you to please like this video, share it with your friends and family members, and please do not forget to subscribe to our channel to get more videos regarding the constructions. And no, without any further delay, let's start our video. And now the first point is here. You can see in this video I have used fly ash brick for basement wall heights to avoid capillary reaction process during the rainy season, because absorption level of the fly ash bricks is very less compared to the clay bricks. So to avoid this capillary reaction issue during rainy season, I have used fly ash brick for basement wall heights. And next point number 2 is that we need to use good quality of bricks, that is in terms of sizes and as well as in color. If the bricks will not be in uniform shape, then wall will consume more quantity of cement mortar compared to the proper shape, and the cost of the cement mortar is expensive compared to the cost of brick. Hence the construction cost will also increases due to this issue. So it is very important to use bricks size in same size. And point number 3 is the frog of the bricks should be kept upward while laying of the bricks during construction of a brick wall. And the fourth point is that the wall should be constructed in proper plumb. If we construct the wall in proper plumb, then we can maintain standard thickness of thickness for during a wall plastering. Else the plastering thickness will increase, and it also increases the quantity of cement mortar, and it will also increases automatically the budget of the project. And next point number 5 is that we can raise wall up to 1.5 meter height per day. Else due to self-weight of the wet bricks and cement mortar, wall may get bent. And the next point number 6 is that we should construct the perpendicular walls in proper 90 degrees because to avoid cross tiles finish at the time of tile flooring. And next point number 7 is that we should do proper pointing work so that bricks will be properly packed with one by one. As you can see in our project, we have done pointing work perfectly, that plaster will stick the wall properly. And point number 9 is, you can see here that I have used double walls with AAC blocks for this wall. The main reason for this double wall is, while concreting of roof's beam, we have considered single brick wall over the beam. With respect to that, structural engineer has calculated the reinforcement and the depth of the beam. Certainly architect wanted to have the wall as a double walls for elevation purpose. Technically we should not provide double brick wall, so in order to maintain single brick wall weight over the existing beam, I have used AAC block with the double thickness to meet the requirement of architect, and also to maintain the same density as calculated for the roof beam, as weight of the AAC blocks is lesser than the clay brick density. Hope this video and our quality works from this residential project will be beneficial to you. Please like this video, share it with your friends and family members, and if you want me to take any topic regarding construction, please mention it in comment box below. Thank you. Khuda Hafiz.